Hello and welcome to episode 37 of ghostgalknitspodcas. I'm Ghost, also known as Sarah. So this is about the third time I tried to record this due to first time I saw camera shutter, second time the program locked up. So I'm hoping this time it'll work. I've left it just on, kind of just hoping and praying it's gonna work. So if I seem a little rushed, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this out due to, reasons. And if you're new here, I do not edit. I will stop podcasts and restart them if I see stuff, but, excuse me, but I do not edit. Because who's got time for that when you're trying to get crafts done? I don't. So, we've had a roller coaster of 2 weeks. We've had crazy weather, and I mean crazy. Snow for Halloween, and then we warmed up into the 70s. This is the last day of that. And yeah, it's just been crazy 2 weeks. Just crazy. I have started my sweater. You will see that in the works in progress. I had a heck of a time starting it. I kept losing count or hook slippage, or somehow I'd managed to add or not have enough chains. That one was fun. I got to the end, I had 3 chains when I was supposed to have 2. Whoopsie! I'm also looking for a new row counter app because the one I use, I had to upgrade to premium if I want to synchronize it and have everything on my phone and tablet. So that's kind of a yeah, no. Okay. We're going to get right in the works in progress. Oh, before that, I just saw a note down below. And for anyone's wondering, I do write down my notes on this side and what I'm showing over here. So at least compared to earlier podcasts where it was just everywhere. So, I have gotten all my Christmas gifts ordered. I'm waiting for the last 2 to come in. So that's pretty dang good. I still have a few things to make. They're just small items. Well, considering one's a bag. Well, 2 bags. I have 2 bags to make for cat gifts. One for my cat Cora and one for my brother's cat Lizzie. So I got 2 of those to make. I'm gonna make them with this yarn. This is Super Saver Stripes and Neon Stripes. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I was actually debating between that and making a boomerang shawl, but I gave up on the boomerang shawl because one side you increase, the other side you decrease, which made no sense to me. So we are going to get into our works in progress, and so far so good on here. So far so good. If the program promises to be good, I'll be happy. But I think I just have to sort of let the program just be on for like 5 minutes before I start podcasting for it to work out all its issues. I think that's my problem, is I'm not letting it warm up. So, first one. You guys know which loom this is. This is my favorite pink loom. Also, a great size for making blankets. Lap blankets, maybe not so much bed blankets, but hey, what's a girl to do? So, okay, this yarn. Oh, do I have a rant about you. So, this yarn, it's no longer made. I'm not happy about that at all. Because for some reason, Michael thought, oh, Ghost must be using this again. Let's no longer make it. So this is the Country Loom by Michaels. So I might have to do some. I have about 8 balls. That should be enough for some sort of blanket for me. I was originally planning another bed blanket, but if it turns out to be a couch blanket or something, then I'll throw it on the couch. Cora will enjoy it. And this is what a ball looks like wound up. There's only 108 yards in this. You can see why I'm a little peeved. But you do get it for a pretty decent price. So, yeah. So, a little peeved about that. But can you blame me? When a yarn you're using is no longer made, and I've only had this yarn a couple of years. So, I thought it was going to be around for a bit longer. Boy, was I wrong. Cold hot cocoa. Well, then again, it's been about an hour since I made it. So, okay. Next on the list is, yep, I've got another panel casted on for a blanket. Get ready for a few blankets this round. So, this is officially dubbed Cora's blanket because, yeah, eventually it'll become Cora's. Because the panels, with how big they are going to be a perfect cat-sized blanket, and Cora loves to snuggle in blankets. Like, it's insane how much she likes to snuggle. Next, this is Mandala Ombre. Yes, colors are showing true, so certain colors do show true. And this I'm doing up in a V-stitch, which somehow is going like that. Don't ask how. But somehow it's bowing in a little bit. Which is weird because you can't really F it up, believe me. I've tried. I made sure I was in the turning chain every single time. Little tug and pull and seemed to even out a little bit. So, probably tension went a little wonky there. That's usually what happens. Nothing, bit of pulling, tugging, blocking can't fix. So, next on the list is my mini loom. Yes. There it is. Okay. I haven't showed this in how many months? Because it's always sitting up in that corner over there. But it's almost done. I worked on this a bit yesterday. Along with the pink loom. I was working on that yesterday as well. Then last night I decided I was just gonna give my sweater another try. Thankfully, Mom called me after I had gotten the chains going and finished. And I was in the middle of going back across with the stitch. So that worked out. And next on the list No. Okay, I love the scissors on the zipper. Let me zoom in. But the little bits on the side, they hurt. Okay, so I had been saying I was going to get this going for how long? This. So this is the Treasure Island shawl. This is by Hannah Sigmund. She is on YouTube. She is the Cozy Cottage Crochet. And she did this this was her first design. I absolutely love it so far. And I have already marked everything up. Unless I showed this last week, which I don't think I did. No, I did not. Like I said, I have a lot of works in progress. So I've marked everything up already. I have chain 3 first double crochet because I kept messing that up. I have just little notes, odd rows, skip the start the base chain, even rows, crochet in the base chain. I did order one of those paper stands so I can have this stood up. This is the chart that I need to keep an eye on, because if I don't, I will literally get lost on where am I in the chain, what row I'm on and stuff like that. I have a row counter, so I have 2 different row counters I use. I have Blaze's row counter, which is on my PC, which I absolutely love for stuff I don't plan on taking anywhere. And then I just have an app called Row Counter on my tablet and phone. I am considering getting rid of that and going to Knit Companion because of the fact that in order to synchronize, I have to upgrade to premium. I don't think that should be a premium feature. So here it is so far. Give me some yarn. My yarn cake's a little wonky. I'll have to fix that later. But here it is so far. This is a little bit darker in real life than what is showing on my camera. Yeah, it just happens. So far so good. Okay, so on this bit here, do you see these holes? I had to go searching for those in the pictures. I found them. They're supposed to be there. Because those are the rows where I skip. Whoops. Sorry. Just a notification. I'm gonna... for about 15 minutes. Snooze. Sorry about that. It's just a notification to remind me to take vitamins, because I have a tendency to forget to take those. Don't ask why. They're gummies. So, just... as you can tell, my yarn cake's kind of falling apart on me here. So this is the yarn I'm using is Loops and Threads Joy DK in the colorway Hawaiian. Unfortunately, where they put the stickers was a stupid spot. So, but stupid spots happen. Next on the list is my sweater, which is being housed in this bag. until it gets too big. Then I have to find a new housing option. So, I will show you guys what the sweater is supposed to look like. Here you go. This is the sweater. It's the Habitat cardigan from Make and Do Crew. I've already placed my size at the top, since I know family members will want one too. Ugh, streamer knows every time. Every dang time. So you guys need to know from that. Now onto the showing. So right now I am at the third, just at the start of the third row. This is what I did last night. I probably will keep working on this today. Keyword being probably. I might work on something else. But this is how it's going. I'm going to bring it. Don't focus on me. Focus on the stitches. As it grows more, I'll be able to show you guys better. But this is using the grit stitch, which is a super easy stitch. It's single crochet and double. So basically what you do is in single crochet of the last, in the single crochets of the last row, you single crochet, then double crochet, then the double crochet of the previous row you skip over. So in this one, all double crochets are your skip over points. No, I did not gauge swatch. I trust. I have a pretty even tension most times. For the most part, I have even tension. Sometimes, though, tension gets a little out of control. But for the most part, I have an even tension throughout projects. Minus scarves, apparently, because who knows what does. Okay, I'm going to wait to show you guys that. And then next is I worked on this a little bit. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is my black and purple blanket. I started this last spring, maybe summer area. It's in one of the podcasts. I don't have the exact date on top of my head at the moment. So I'm almost through with the first round of next purple. But this is how it's coming along. I put another round of color on. I actually had undug this recently because I've been so focused on my Christmas presents that anything in my basket here did not get done. And the last thing, which is gonna just roll right into my finished objects. So this is the last thing. This is a mug warmer I'm working on. So the reason this is the first one I made. It is too big for this mug. Like, let me put it this way. It's doing this off the front. So I decided I'm going to drop down a hook size because that's going to give me a tighter fabric. This fabric is really loose and stretchy. So I was like, okay, I want a tighter fabric. They're still about the same lengthwise. And oh yeah, I put a pretty pink button. I'm not too worried because if it takes me a few tries, I've got plenty of yarn and I've got plenty of buttons. I'm not worried. If it takes a while to get it right, I'm not worried. And I can just put these in the shop. So, as I mess them up. So I'm not too worried about things getting a little crazy here. So I'm not too worried about that. My other two finished objects are Adam's blanket, but that's already been washed. So that's how has been washed, ends clipped, and woven in. Ugh. Streamer nose, whoa, every time. And that is sitting with the other Christmas presents. Now, all ready to be gift wrapped in about a month. So, goals were met. Everything was done before November, minus the few things I've had to order in and stuff I pick up, and a couple of things to make. If I don't make them, no big deal. So, and then Mom's blanket, which I also finished up. That is already upstairs. I am not going to unearth that because Mom vacuumed 2 days ago. We still don't know where half the stuff is, other than Kara's toys. And I'm pretty sure she might have given a couple of things of mine to Dad. Again. It's not the first time, believe me, it is not the first time Mom has confused my stuff and Dad's stuff. I don't know how she does it, but she does. So, I think that's about it. Mini Moon Country. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And we're getting closer to episode 40. I know, another milestone. So, I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Until the next time I see you, have a good life, happy crafting, and stay safe.